What's up, guys? It's your boy.
What brings you here? Bad at video games? Tired of raging? Or maybe you're a games journalist? Whatever the reason may be, welcome. I'm going to be showing you how to pass Inko IO1 with perfect scores, showing you some secrets, and teaching you how to kick this game's ass before it kicks yours. Without further ado, let's get in this bitch like a sandwich. Y'all know the story of these two boys, but if you don't, I'll give you a recap. So Cuphead and Mugman just coolin' and bullin' without a care in the world under the watchful eye of the Elder Kettle. Watchful eye my ass, these boys went to the Devil's Casino and start hustling on the craps table. Hot dog! These boys never lose! The devil had a scheme of his own and gave these boys a whiskey wager. Fucking whiskey wager? He gave these boys a risky wager. Mugman was like, fuck that shit, right Cuphead? You dumb fuck! The boys then started to plead for their souls. There must be a way to repay you. Mr. the Devil with that gay shit, he kicked their asses out, but also told them to collect some souls before midnight. They ran their sorry asses all the way home to Elder Kettle for some advice. So, Elder Kettle knows you can't make it on your own, so he gives you a potion. Oh, and there's a 2-player mode, but I don't have friends. Alright, well let's jump into the tutorial right quick. Since Cuphead's default control is pretty much butt, I switched it up to my liking. I put left bumper as dash, right bumper to shoot, and square to aim. That's so you're more hands-free when you're facing a boss. I also changed switching weapons to triangle because I'm used to that in FPSs. Also, make sure to get the coin because, you know, free money.
The fuck is that?
Once you're out of the house, the first thing you gotta do is talk to Mr. Apple. He'll give you 3 gold coins if you just talk to him. Before we jump into a boss battle, we have to keep in mind the requirements for a perfect score. You have to defeat the boss at a decent time, take no damage, make 3 parries, and most importantly, land 6 supers on the villain. Also, skill level doesn't mean much, it's just there to look pretty. Alright, well enough beating around the bush, let's get to the root of the problem. Haha! Get it! While facing the potato, all you gotta do is jump the dirt balls while shooting at it. Also, at the end of every cycle, he shoots a worm so you can parry it. Make sure you get 3 parries so it counts to your perfect score. When you're done with the potato, make sure to move away from the middle so the crying onion pops up. Go crazy with your supers before he starts crying like a bitch. Don't be a dumbass like me by standing still or moving into the tears. The onion also gives you an opportunity to parry, but I don't really go for it because I'm bad. Once you're done with the onion, try to ignore the fact that you just fucking killed a baby and face the carrot. Now, the carrot has psychic powers, so he's gonna shoot small carrots at you. So, just shoot him out the way or just take him in a wild goose chase like I did. Once the carrot turns woke as fuck, he's gonna shoot psychic rays at you. Just dash away from them whenever they get near you. While dodging, just remember to keep shooting at the boss because time does count to your perfect score. If all goes well, you get an A+ from it. Good job, boy. Look at our cup boy right here. So happy to defeat the boss. It's a shame he's gonna die 500 fucking times. Before we head onto the boat, we're gonna talk to this guy. You know, I like this monkey's uncle for many reasons. The second you talk to him, he tells you about some Alex Jones conspiracy shit, talking about the devil owning the bank. Like Alex Jones, we're gonna profit off his paranoia by taking all the coins he hid across the map. After that bit of social commentary, we're gonna face Frog and Toad. I normally wouldn't fight anybody that knows 2 martial arts, but I can kick 2 frogs' asses. When he starts throwing hands, stay ducked unless you have to jump. Also, when you see an opportunity to parry, make sure you know where the next glove is coming from. You could avoid that glove by dashing to the left side to stay in the air longer. This move is really important because it's easy to get fucked up while parrying. You don't even gotta worry about this guy, you could just spawn kill the fireflies by shooting in between the curtains. Once the frog turns into a spinny frog, you could either dash over it or jump over if you have the balls to do that. Make sure to feed these boys some supers until the right frog turns into a fan. While the frog is blowing you, pause. Run towards them and keep shooting at him. Once the other frog starts shooting Super Saturns at your bitch ass, it's time to run towards them to avoid getting hit. Eventually, one sucks the other and starts identifying as a slot machine of death. Touching the coins will hurt you, so don't touch them. Something that's bullshit is that these parries don't count, so make sure you get them while this frog's doing the... Parrying the handle will summon 1 out of 3 outcomes. I'll rank them by difficulty. Snake's the best thing you could roll. All you gotta do is keep jumping and avoid getting hit. Bull has to be the second best outcome. All you have to do is jump to avoid the flame shooting downwards. You don't even have to duck to avoid the obstacle, but I do to stay safe.
Pussy!
And finally, these fucking tigers, Jesus. You have to constantly jump and keep moving backwards to avoid getting hit by the next obstacle. If you get good RNG like I did, you'll roll snakes the whole time and defeat it the first try. That's why I got the clip of me messing up and going through the bull and the tiger. Follow what I just said and you'll get an A+, my guy. Boom! Straight to the boss. This might be reaching, but doesn't he look like Fry from Futurama? I can't be the only one that thought this. Anyways, for the entirety of this whole match, you have to hold down to the shoot button. When the blue blob bounces towards you, dash under it to avoid getting squished. When he charges back to attack, you could just duck to avoid getting hit. This asshole's jump is very unpredictable, so be on your toes. This weirdo proceeds to flip a coin and fucking eat it as he begins to question himself. Quickly parry the pondering piggy bank's pestering pink prying problem. Yes! Fucking love alliteration! He soon turns into a big boy, but don't be alarmed.
You just give him one of these.
Hold up, is what you may be asking. Where the hell'd you get that shit? Well, I'll tell you. Through the power of editing, I didn't really show you where to get this ability, so I'll show you right now. Next to the frog boat, you just cross the bridge and boom, there's the mausoleum. Since I don't respect women or cannibals, I'm not even gonna talk to her. This has to be the easiest level in Cuphead. Only a nitwit would fail. Parry to the left, parry to the right, pull out the gat and I bid you good night. Wait a minute. Only a nitwit would fail. Fuck you, past me. Only a nitwit disrespects women. And now, I'd like for you to take a moment and message your mother. Tell her you love her. She brought you into this world, and she for damn sure could take you back out! Respect women.
And suck some dicks.
After turning a new leaf, let's talk to her. Hi!
I got a boyfriend. Bitch, stop lying!
After that bit of awkwardness, she tells you about the ghost problem. The only way to get rid of ghosts is to parry. Only a nitwit would shoot at something that isn't there. After everything's said and done, she politely tells you to fuck off. Alright, let's beat this level right quick. After that overkill, who could it be now? Well, it's none other than the legendary Chalice. She thanks you for saving her, and as a reward, you get a super attack. It sends you back to the overworld where you could equip your newfound ability. Back to the boss. Just like his first form, keep shooting and dash under him whenever he jumps towards you. Same thing for his charging attack, you duck to avoid his punch. The most important tip I can give you is to never trust this piece of shit whenever he hops around the end of the screen. He will either bounce off of it or slide down the screen. Make up your mind, you slimy piece of trash. Also, don't do whatever the hell I just did. What did I just say? Continue to feed this man supers to the point of retardation, and the power of the Holy Ghost will send the fucking tombstone on your ass. For this final phase, all you gotta do is jump and keep shooting at it. Just dash away when he tries to. Keep doing that until it looks like Trunks fucked him up. Good job! It only took me about amount of times. Haven't shown you guys any secrets, so here's a hidden roundabout. At the end of the path is our next boss, but first let's talk to this guy. We make a bad first impression by staring at his deformity. He tells us he got it by fighting all the debtors around the area. What a brave soul. He then ends the conversation telling us to kick King Dice's ass. Bet. Alright, now we're gonna face Flower Boy. Aw, ain't you a little— EW! First thing you gotta do is jump on the platform and keep shooting at its head. He'll eventually start shooting seeds into the air. Keep dodging the seeds while looking for the pink one to parry. Make sure to get these parries, they're harder to get later on. The other seeds falling on the floor make little plant monsters. So make like a set of stairs and kill some babies. Around this time, watch out for his headbutt attack. He'll either attack the top or the bottom, it depends on his animation. To counter this attack, you either hop on the platform or get off it. He'll eventually throw some Dumbo looking boomerang at you, so avoid that. After that attack, he throws some ugly ass carrots at you, so avoid that. My strategy is to jump over and dash when they come at you, but be careful doing that. Also, Dumbo comes back for round 2, so avoid his ass. He repeats his attacks until he turns into a fucking Super Saiyan. During his transition, hop on the platform to avoid getting hit. You gotta watch out for that and keep jumping platform to platform. At the same time, you gotta avoid the dandelions he shoots at you. Sometimes they're pink, so make sure to parry that. Don't forget about those supers to make the battle end faster. If all goes well, you get an A+. Wait a second. The balls on this fucking game! 1 star?! I'm sorry, I'ma go back in. Alright, I know I said skill level doesn't mean anything, but this is personal. Die! 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 Hey, you gotta be I don't care, I'll go all day.
Many months later.
I fucking hate this game. And I also hate my fucking self, so let's continue this video. So let's take the longest route possible to talk to this guy. So this guy says we can't fly the plane unless we do the tutorial, so let's hop in. You know, Cuphead really did do a nice job when it comes to tutorials. It puts you in a room where you could experiment with all the controls and the game mechanics. This is so much better than the game fucking babying you. Alright, so after all that, let's face the boss. But on second thought, that last guy really pissed me off. If that guy was bad, imagine this airplane boss? Fuck. I'm gonna take a break from the bosses, but in the meantime, let's do some run and guns. Run and guns are similar to boss battles, but the title says it all. Make it from point A to point B and kill everybody in between. The requirements for an A+ is similar to the ones in the boss battle. You got your time limit, HP, and parries, but they replace the super meter with 5 coins, so make sure to collect them all. I mean, yeah, getting an A+ is pretty cool, but you know what else is cooler?
Piss! Piss! Piss!
That's right, you could get a P grade for passing the level without killing anybody. This will be a cakewalk. Heck, I won't even use the smoke bomb. Alright, so far so good. Holy shit, I might actually do this. Well, fuck all that, I'm gonna go to the shop. The second you come in, you're greeted by a pig with lung cancer. There are 2 types of things you could buy at the store, and that's weapons and abilities. I'll go more in depth later in the series, but for now, I'll show you smoke bomb. Well, let's hop back in. First thing you gotta do is run like there's no tomorrow. Jump over and dash through anything that gets in your way. You could get damaged, but I wouldn't recommend it cause later on it gets crowded. Parrying is really useful in this level cause it helps you jump over everything. Be careful around here cause flying nuts start to appear. At this part, hang around the ledge so the mushrooms could shoot pink stuff at you. Parrying the pink stuff will help you get over the nut machine. This part of the level is all about timing. You gotta wait till the flower drops down so you can get onto the platform. After that, maneuver your way around this little fucker and do the same for the other. After all that, get on top of the ledge and dash into the finish. Wait, 2 HP? When did I... Oh yeah. After that one, let's do this one. Same thing like last time, just keep running. Avoid all the bugs and the knockoff Woody Woodpecker. At the end here, you're gonna go up and dodge a lot of things. Keep your eye on the bugs and the tree stumps shooting at you. When you're out the tree, you want at the very least 2 HP. You'll see why. Watch your step because fire will appear when you hop on the platform. At the end here, you'll face the moth. You're gonna sacrifice 1 HP by hopping at his ass. And there you have it.
2 piece.
After 2 levels of being a pacifist, let's kill a bitch. Right out the gate, keep shooting at her and dodge her cackle. Don't kill the purple guys in the beginning because they give you stuff to parry. Get out of her way when she turns into a ball or else you're gonna get smacked. She turns into one of 3 different things: Taurus, Sagittarius, or Gemini. But if you don't like astrology, it's either some bull, some bro, or some hose. When you see the bull charge back for an attack, get away from it. You can go mini to get out of there fast. But when it's a Gemini, you gotta avoid the shooty spinny thing and keep shooting at it. Sagittarius shoots an arrow with stars following you, so make sure to avoid that. Also, don't forget to use the bombs, they help shorten the phase. Right about now, this green fuck pops up, so make sure to shoot him immediately. Eventually, she throws a couple tornadoes at you. Also, after 3 parries, you could kill the purple guys if you want. She repeats her attack until she can make the ugliest noise you could possibly make. You stare in horror as this bitch has a stroke right in front of you. And in the blink of an eye, she turns into a fucking moon. Avoid all the stars and the UFO beams. You could parry the pink stars if you haven't got all 3. Keep shooting until you make your nose crooked.
Goodbye, Moon Man.
You know, I'm actually shocked that I beat her in 1 go, but I'm glad it's over. Time for another secret. You remember this guy? Boom! There's a coin right next to him. When you talk to him, he thanks you for kicking everybody's ass. He also says he's gonna work to fix his deformity. If only it were that simple. Well, enough sulking. Let's look at our report card. Damn, that's one fine-ass report card. Looks like I won't see the belt this time. Not today. Now, let's head to the dice house. Well, ain't that a pip? Bitch, suck my dick! After I curse him out, he tells you about the next set of debtors and dips. And now, I'll show you the cutscene.
Hey, hey, hey! What's going down, y'all?
My stepdad popped me in my eye.
You gotta off his ass!
Really?
Yeah, bitch! Snatch his ass in a bear trap! Leave that swinging from a tree so high, nobody finds him for days! Glock, glock! You know what I'm saying? Dumbass pulling damn!
Thank you for those wise words. It's a great place to end the video. Congratulations, we completed 30% of this game. Thank you for watching my video. Hope you had a lot of fun watching it. I know I had a lot of fun making it. Well, see you later.